welcome to Movie Review Mom. If you are a subscriber, yay, thank you so much for coming back and for subscribing. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I really appreciate your support, truly. My goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can make the best decision as to whether or not you want to spend your time or money or both watching a specific film. So the film that I'm reviewing today is called Murder Mystery 2. This action comedy is now available exclusively on Netflix. The movie is rated PG-13 and is an hour and 30 minutes long. My movie review mom grade is a B-. Now, let me tell you why. Keep watching. I'm going to give you an overview in a nutshell, and then I'll point out things I liked and didn't like, as well as offer tips for parents, themes that are worth talking about after you watch the movie and with the people you watch the movie, if you watch it with somebody, interesting lines, funny lines, if there are any, and recommendations for other films that are sort of similar that I think that you'll like, and maybe even like more than this one. You ready to dive in? Let's do it. All right, in a nutshell, this is the sequel to Adam Sandler's Netflix movie Murder Mystery 1, except for it wasn't called Murder Mystery 1. It was just called Murder Mystery. So this story picks up where the first one left off. Now, husband and wife, Nick and Audrey, are full-time detectives struggling to keep their private eye agency off the ground. They end up right in the middle of an international scandal when their rich friend, Maharaja, is kidnapped at his own lavish wedding. The film was written by James Vanderbilt and directed by Jeremy Gerlich. It's meant to be a goofy spoof of more serious movies with action and drama. It's silly and fun to watch, although kind of instantly forgettable, kind of like the first one. But if you're in that kind of a punchy, goofy mood and you know that this movie is not a contender for an Oscar, you'll probably get a kick out of it. I did. So here is the list of things that I really liked about the movie. First of all, congratulations to Adam Sandler for already being nominated for Best Comedic Performance in this role by MTV Plus TV Award. And we're all wondering when Jennifer Aniston is finally going to age like the rest of us. She looks great and helped produce the film. This is the third movie that she and Adam Sandler have made together. Their first movie was called Just Go With It back in 2011. And then, of course, their second one was The Murder Mystery, the first one. So I love it when serious action stars like Mark Strong can poke fun at themselves. And he does in this movie. He does a great job. The whole cast looks like they're having a really good time, which makes the audience have a good time. The rest of the cast includes Adil Akhtar, Tony Goldwyn, Melanie Laurent, Joni Turner-Smith, and John Connie. Now you'll recognize many of those faces, if not all of them. There's lots of comedy, lots of action, and we get to go to beautiful locations like Paris and a beautiful island destination in India somewhere. Now, I'm going to Paris this summer and taking a lock with me to hang from the same bridge of lovers that we see in the movie. It's a classic. There are a few twists and turns that keep you guessing who done it in this movie mystery. Well, with that praise, there were some things I didn't like about the movie. For example, like all Adam Sandler movies, there is some unnecessary crude humor. We get it. You like crude humor, but most of us don't like that. So stop it. It's not the most clever murder mystery you've ever seen, especially because the person doesn't actually get murdered, but just kidnapped. So the title seems off to me, right? But they're trying to go with the very first movie where somebody was murdered. Anyway, everything is way over the top, but it's meant to be that way. The plot has some serious holes, but who cares, right? Just suspend your disbelief and just go with it. The movie is just meant to be fun and make us laugh for a little while. Mission accomplished. I was pretty entertained. Let me give you some tips for parents in case your kids are interested. There are people in perilous situations. People die. There's lots of destruction and crashes. There are guns and knives used in the movie, lots of violence. Some of the themes that are illustrated well are marriage, friendship, loyalty, never giving up, and trust. So I always write down funny lines and interesting lines so that you can get a taste for what the movie's all about and kind of a sense of the dialogue, really. So I have some of them I'll share with you right now, but you can read all the others on my written review at moviereviewmom.com. So here's one of the lines spoken by John Connie, who plays Colonel Ulenga, and he's lost his eye, and so he's got this eye patch. And he and Nick, played by Adam Sandler, are long lost friends. And so when Captain Ulenga sees Adam Sandler's character, he says, "I only have eye for you, Nick." And that's a lot of what the humor is like in this movie. It's very spoofy and slapsticky. Now, there's a narrator who says a few things. And so towards the beginning, he says, "With business struggling, Nick and Audrey could only pray for a miracle that someone close to them would be killed," as he's trying to set up the story. And sure enough, someone close to them is kidnapped. So Adil Akhtar plays the Maharaja, the very good friend of this couple. And so when he sees Nick, again, played by Adam Sandler, he's like, "Yo, Nick, broski, my brocephus." And that just kind of made me laugh. Again, not that it's super clever, it's just silly. And then there's this beautiful countess. Her name is Countess Sekou, played by Jodie Turner-Smith. And she's very sophisticated and wealthy. And so Jennifer Aniston's character is eating a bunch. And so this countess says, "That's quite the plate. Do they not have food where you come from?" Again, not particularly clever or witty, but that kind of tells you what the humor is like in this movie. All right, so let me give you some recommendations for other films that I instantly thought of as I was watching this one. All right, so one of the very first movies I thought of is called A Knives Out Mystery. And it's just such a great, fun, and clever murder mystery. Its sequel recently came out called Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery. And then there's just sort of the old classic Murder on the Orient Express, where there's definitely murder, mystery, intrigue, and beautiful people, beautiful clothes, and all of that. And then a more recent one is called Enola Holmes, where there's murder, mystery, and kidnapping and shenanigans. But the actress is much younger. And in fact, she is Sherlock Holmes's younger sister. There have been two out on Netflix, and they're both adorable, I think. I just thought they were very cute. All right, that's it. I hope if you watch this movie, you get a kick out of it. And thank you so much for subscribing and liking and all of that, all the magic that helps spread fairy dust on my YouTube channel so that it can grow. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.